Salutations, salutations, salutations. It's your old pal Revenge Creature, and happy Tuesday. Normally, this would be a Talkin Tuesday, but I've got something else in store, and I want to go ahead and get a little business out of the way. Let's go ahead and do the Talkin Tuesday real quick. I went to go see Transformers 5 last Wednesday night at 8 p.m. It was a packed house, and I took notes. I took 3 pages of notes, and I've been typing them out. I've been typing them out, and I plan on doing a video on it. And I notice a lot of people, and I think I get where they're going. Red Letter Media, especially, are posting videos where they start to talk about it, and then they just stop, and then the rest of the video is blank. And I think it's basically saying, what do you expect? You're going to get the same thing that it's been the past 4 times. Well, definitely the past 3 times. And you still keep going back and giving them money. Now all of a sudden people are like, oh, this isn't a good movie. I don't get it. I mean, I've never thought they were that great movies. And I have never really liked the character designs. I understand that they're not, if you look at it as a separate entity and just not compare it to the Transformers franchise, the toys and the cartoons and comics, it makes a little more sense. It's a little, and then you can kind of say, oh, well, it's its own thing. And that's fine, because that's the only way I can even accept its existence. Do you see this over here? Try not to be distracted by the prancing pussies. The next thing up front I want to say is that I'd like to say a big get well soon to my friend Kevin, who actually had some work done to his spark, aka his heart. And I'm glad that he pulled through that, and I hope he continues on a steady recovery and gets back to the ornery old son of a gun we all knew. And one day I went to visit him and took him some snacks, and as a return favor, he gave me this incredibly cool copy of the Mystery Science Theater movie on VHS. Not only that, it's the screener copy. It's the advanced copy that went to video stores. And when I worked at Blockbuster, these were like coveted, and it's very cool to actually have one. And here you can see the tape. I don't know if you can read that or not. It says for demo only. I don't know if it's going to come through in the video or not. But anyway, so that is very, very cool. And it probably has previews before for other movies. All right, now let's get into the truth of this episode. This is going to be a rather lengthy Let's Get Loose as we look at all the Transformers that I've been stockpiling since I don't know when. I've really got a lot of stuff. First, let's just go through and show you what we're going to be opening. The biggest item is Titans Return Broadside, and that's a triple changer, and he turns into the aircraft carrier, and that's supposed to be a jet. Whatever. I don't think it quite looks like a jet, but they did the best they could do. It's just got so much kibble back here on the back. All right, that's the big one. And then I guess we'll go down to the next size. We have our, let's see, was that deluxe? Yeah, that's not leader class. This is deluxe class, right? No, Voyager. Okay, Voyager. That's what this is. This is a Voyager class. Then our deluxe figures, we have Top Spin and Freeze Out. I have Perceptor and Convex. We have Quake and Chasm, which is a repaint of Hardhead. And normally I don't go in for these faction-changing repaints, but I just love the figure Hardhead, and I love this mold, so I'm going to forgive it this time. And the last deluxe we have here is Cup and Flintlock, or Sergeant Cup as he's known now for some reason. Okay, so that's those guys. That's the 4 deluxe. Then we're going to, this is what class? Legends class, and I have got 3 Sharkticons, and I almost bought another one, which would give me a total, I think, of 5. I almost bought another one last night at Target just to have something to buy because there wasn't anything there new. Roadburn and Brawn. I've been waiting for this figure for so long. Anyway, so there's Brawn, Roadburn, and then the last 2 are these tiny little guys, and I already have both these. It's Fangry and Overboard in the Titan Masters, but they were on sale at Kroger's for like $3, so I basically picked up these 2 guys. one so I can display Fangry. This is the way I display him, but I can display him in the dragon mode, and then I'll do. I think I already have what? Do I already have one of these? Two of these? One of these because it's Overkill. They call it Overboard, but he looks like Overkill, the Soundwaves cassette right here in his Dino mode. But you know this. If you're watching this, you know he does. You know he's supposed to be like the old G1 cassette of Overkill, even though they call him Overboard. So, and I need another head, one of these that I'm not displaying in an alternate mode because I'm going to pick up a third Scourge, so I can have Scourge, 2 Sweeps, and Cyclonus. All right, so that's what we've got here. Let's go ahead and start getting loose.